I was asked how to change the background color of this gallery, and the answer was you can't do that directly, and often there are questions which are really edge cases that I just can't cover like everything with the apps that I release. So basically the answer was, well, if you want, you can change it yourself. And the question was how, so let's see that. What we are going to do is this website has installed the package UI kit, which contains this gallery app. We are going to break the connection to the original package. That will stop automatic updates and allow us to modify this package ourselves. If we didn't do that, because, well, if we make changes and then an update comes, that would wipe out our changes. So that's why it's read-only right now. So where is it stored? Let's open the IDE and let's go to the top. So that's the website root, sys packages. That contains all the installed packages. And if we look at its properties, there is a file link with type package, uikit.boomla.net, and the hash. So basically, this is where Boomla knows from that this is a package. It's linked to the website. It's coming from uikit.boomla.net, and this is the current state. This is just a fingerprint identifying this entire subtree. So what will Boomla do when checking for automatic updates is it will come, see this hash, look at the current hash of this website, and if it changed, then it's ready for an update. Let me also go to boomla.com, docs, API reference, no, actually how it works, anatomy of the Boomla file system, and there's file link. And I want to give you an idea of how links work. So yeah, this is the package link exactly. So this green file system is the package. It's living, if we forget about this part and just look at the green thing, uikit.boomla.net is a website with a file system that looks like the green thing. And the way you install it on your website is you mount it by this package link, and it basically becomes like this. So when we look at this UIKit file here, this is actually two files on top of each other. One is the mounting file that sets this link, and the green behind it, basically there's a separation here. So here's a line. This comes from the upper file, the blue file, and everything behind it comes from the linked file. Most of the time the link is empty and then there is no distinction. The link type determines whether this is taken from the link file or not, and however this link behaves. And yeah, there are other link types doing different things, so it's not necessarily always mounting a different volume. All right, let's close this. So the way to make this editable is to go and remove this and use a scope link instead. It's important that you don't just remove that, because a package link establishes a so-called file system scope, which means that types that start with a slash will be resolved relative to the file system root, and within that package, all the type that starts with a slash, if we use a simple empty link, that would resolve to this file. But we want them to resolve to the UI kit so that they don't break, because in our website this path does not exist. So that's why we have to use scope, because then the slash under this file will resolve to this. Okay, so scope, let's save it. And at this point, actually, let me show you that it really makes it editable. So let me undo it for a second. It's package. Let's say change anything within that package. These are within the package, so I could, yeah, let me just change that. I hope you believe me. So if I can go and save, it didn't return an error. That's interesting. It should have returned an error. Apparently it was setting the file type on the outer file and didn't throw an error. All right, that's something for me to fix. Let's come here then and change something here inside it. There you go, that's what I was expecting. Could not save data, access denied to modify read-only file system mounted at blah blah here. All right, so let's go up here, change it to, yes, throw away the changes, change this to scope, save it again. And now we will be able to edit anything inside it. There you go, it's changed. Okay, let's undo it though. Right, so at this point, updates will not come to you. You will not be able to update it. I think if we go to the control panel and see the apps, UI kit has disappeared here. It's not a package anymore. It's your own application at this point. Great, so we want to modify the gallery. Let me close this, come here, and go show an ID, or maybe show the gallery in the ID. Gallery, there you go, here it is. And it says its path, file type is this one. Basically, this is the application controlling how it works. This is pretty much how you should always find the source code for any app. So just click on this. This will take us to, well, it will go to its parent, so we'll be able to see version 1. So let's remember the file name of this type was v1. Go here. It's only one file there, so it's easy to pick this. So it's type app1, and inside it there will be an inline file. This is the one that is executed with all the code when a gallery is displayed here, or rendered here, or inlined as a verb. All right, so here, basically all we have to do is find the background color. I think the easiest way is to open DevTools here and select. I want to find the background. We know it's probably black color. Okay. Background color. Yes, there you go. This is black. So does it work if I change it? Yes. So that's the one we are looking for. And we know it's fixed. It has background color black. I think we can just search for this term here and Control F, find background color black. There you go. Is it the one? No, there are 2, 3 or more. Okay, so that looks more like it. And let's just change it to red for now and see if it worked. Yeah, it's beautiful, ugly red. So if you want to make this white, you just change it to white, and there you go, it's white. You then have to figure out the rest, possibly replace those icons. If you look at the source, find how it looks. It's an SVG, Control F, SVG. Yeah, so you find which one you're looking at, and basically what you want to replace within the ID. You may not want to attach the class, or not first at least. So this is where, so you want to essentially replace that part. There are some places where you can, zombicons. This is one from the Tailwind authors that Anyway, find some SVG icons on the net. I just want to show you how I usually do this. I learned it from them, by the way. So there's the SVG, edit HTML, Control C, copy it, then search for SVG RMG, paste it here. This will clean the code. All right, so we paste the code here, and for some reason fill none is often there for me, so I just remove that one. And you need to copy everything from viewport, so except the SVG part. Come back here and basically replace this part. Save it, and we will see if we can, yeah, I've replaced that one. That looks differently. Okay, so you can find and replace all the others. If you want to change the way it looks, you have to tweak these things. You can look at the Tailwind docs. This is similar to Tailwind, but this is actually a compiler with a language, and Tailwind is pre-compiled. So here you can pretty much use any values, like v is a function for width. So you can use any value here. In Tailwind, you are restricted to some preset values. So this is the fill color. You can say maybe you want some dark gray. That's gray, I don't know, 800. If you hover over it, you want to make it maybe black. And this is the color around it. I don't know, maybe we want some white color around it so that it becomes visible if it's on dark hover. Maybe we don't need to change the hover color. All right. So now it looks differently. So if it's over a dark area, it's still visible. Maybe it doesn't look nice. I'll leave that up to you. All right, what else is there to change? Yeah, text color. I think this one is also editable here. Apparently not in the pop-up mode, just here. Anyway, so find all these colors and play around with it as long as it works for you. Let's get back to here. So at this point we have modified this package, but maybe you don't want to lose updates for the entire package, just you want to have an extra application. You're fine if that will not get updates, like this white backgrounded gallery, but you would still like to get upgrades for the rest of the elements. So in that case, you can go and maybe rename that to UI kit. Oh yeah, the problem is you can't rename that right now. Yeah, because all the types reference this file. So it's more tricky. Yeah, I think I will make an extra option to install packages. To install packages under different names so that you will be able to reinstall UIKit under a different name, and then you will like UIKit boomla.net broken, for example, and then you can break it and it will not affect all the types on your existing site. And by the way, there's a package data file now that contains package specific data, so these two should be kept in sync as well, like the names. Yeah, so for now I think your best option is to just break it, and well, in that case that was your updates. So good luck.